So, some of you guys might want to know, how do you become a rental agent? But not just a rental agent. How do you become a six-figure rental agent in New York City? Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Well, I'm about to tell you. My name is Lauren Plant, and this is my channel where I talk about real estate. And today we are talking about being a six-figure rental agent in New York City. So, rentals are easily a six-figure business. I say that to everybody I hire, but obviously real estate is all you. So pretty much all the work that you put in is what's going to show in your checks. So how can you establish yourself as a six-figure agent? Now, first and foremost, I say it in every video, you need to have passion for the business. You're going to have to like it. You're going to have to put your clients first in mind. Money follows. Now, you put your clients first, you have the right intentions, then that is how you're going to get your business, and that's how you're going to keep your business. Now, you can be a six-figure agent off of just running around and trying to get people to just take whatever apartment and not really taking any interest, sure. But eventually, you're going to fail. You're not going to keep that those clients. You're not going to keep that status up. Those clients are not going to come back. And those clients have friends, and they're not going to tell their friends about you. Referrals are everything in real estate, rentals or sales, 100%. Everybody knows everybody. It's a small world. So that's a big deal. Treat your clients right first and foremost. Do it with passion. Do this job with passion, with good intentions, and keep your clients first in mind. Now, when you're showing your client, the second step is listen to your client. They're coming in for something, right? So they're coming in for an apartment, say it's a one-bedroom in a luxury building, and you need to show them that. You need to give them what they want, not what you think is best for them, because if people don't feel that they get to make their own decisions, they are not going to do it, even if it is the perfect apartment. People want to feel that they made their own decision here. So that's your job, to help them make the decision, to support them, to carry them through this process, not to make the decision for them. So please, please, when you take a client in, do not, when they come in for a $3,500 one bedroom, do not go and show them a $4,000 one bedroom and already assume that their pockets are bigger than they are. You need to ask questions, and you need to take time with these clients. So you show them what they can get at that price point. This is the price point you came in on. And then if they want to go higher, they can. This is their decision. You're there to help them. So that's the second most important and biggest mistake agents make all the time. Well, I know you came in on this, but I think that this other apartment's going to be good for you. And they're thinking about the commission in their pocket. It's a larger commission. They want to oversell. And we've been through this. Almost every single time a client comes in on a budget, they go up in budget. But they need to be shown what they can get at their budget, or they're never going to leave that price point and move up if they can't get what they want at their budget. So that's number 2. Number 3, you absolutely need to know your inventory. You need to know everything. You need to know every single unit that's available, so you can think immediately off the top of your head, okay, this is where I need to go. The more knowledge you have, the better you're going to do, because there's a lot of competitors out there. So you're competing with everybody, even your coworkers. So you need to take it upon yourself and call every single building every morning and know your inventory. Check their websites, call. Not everything's always accurate. And the more you speak to these leasing agents, the more you speak with these buildings, the more you're in and out, and the more you're chatting with them, they're going to get to know your name. And then when they have new units that they remember your client was looking for, they're going to text you or they're going to call you. So this puts you a step ahead, right? It's all about making the difference between you and the person next to you, right? Like, what puts you aside from the person next to you? You're going to need to do something different. And me personally, like my whole channel is based off of kindness and being good to your clients and being genuine and moving with the right intentions. Because without those things, people are not going to come to you. Yeah, it's New York City, and yeah, people are in hustle mode and they don't, they're not the kindest people all the time, but it's still going to win at the end of the day. And it's going to set you aside because there are a lot of sharks out there and they are not always the kindest. And for good reason. I mean, the business is hard and you're constantly running around and dealing with people's baloney all the time. But if you can rise above that and you can use patience and kindness and genuinity to take the time with your client and push forward, that's going to make you a six-figure agent. And I promise, every time. Like I said, you can be a six-figure agent doing it the other way, but to maintain that happily too. I do not want to go about my business angry and upset at people all the time and thinking the worst of people. No. I want to give them my time, my patience, but you also, number 4, you need to know when to give up on people. You need to know when to let them go. You need to learn which clients are going to waste your time. And this takes practice. This takes time. Trial and error, and you're going to have to work with everybody at the beginning. But as you notice, you'll be able to pick up on body language. You'll be able to ask them the right questions to know, like, okay, do I need to cut them out and move on to the next person, or should I keep working with them? There have been plenty of times where I thought I had to give up on a client and they ended up closing. So it is like, you never know, or they've closed with somebody else. I mean, I've learned those lessons, but I've gotten pretty good at cutting people out when I have to and letting them know, listen, I'm here when you need me, but right now it seems like you have a few other things to figure out for yourself, and I'm busy. And you have to let your clients know that. I am busy and I am willing to give you my time, but you need to do some things for me first. And you need to just be clear, honest, and upfront with these people. And they'll respect you for that. And they'll remember you. And at the very worst, even if a client wastes your time, this is number 5, do not get mad. Do not get mad at a client ever. Even if they waste your time, you never know what somebody else is going through. You never know how they're feeling or what they're thinking. It's very person to person. You have to use your empathy and you have to try to just understand. And you always want to leave it off on a good note. Even if they do waste your time, even if they're jerks, you just need to say, you know what, thank you. I'm here if you need me. I'm happy to help. I also have a big team that can help as well. Always available. Please give me a call. Worst case scenario, they don't call back. But better case scenario, they'll refer you to somebody else. At least you're going to be at the top of their mind when they think of a real estate agent. Hey, that girl Lauren, you know what? We didn't end up finding anything together. I wasn't ready or whatever else, but she was a really nice agent. She was really good at what she did, and she had a lot of knowledge. You know what? I'm going to send her name over to one of my friends. And that's great. That happens more times than not, believe it or not. Every single time you close a client, every time, make it personable. Be genuine, be honest. These people remember that. These are the things that they remember. It is not all about money. The money will follow. Get your priorities in order and it all comes after. So, all this stuff is going to make you a six-figure real estate agent. I promise. Carry yourself with the right energy. And that's it. The money will come. Like, make sure you have the knowledge, you know everything there is to know, so you can serve the right way, as if you wanted to be served if you were to be looking for a property. So, empathy. Empathy is a big, big thing in sales. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some way, or at least interesting. Any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments, give it a like if it helped, or send it to a friend.